the books I'm reading, it talks about undercover. It talks about revelation versus communicative knowledge. This is where Adam was told not to eat of the fruit by God, and he told Eve not to eat of the fruit thereof. See, Adam had a revelation from God. Got this, what God told him directly. Adam was able to receive it, understand it. When he relayed the message to Eve, it was secondhand. Let me read you what Eve is telling the serpent in the wilderness, or serpent in the Garden of Eden, rather. In Genesis 3:3 it says, "But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die." You see, if you look back where God was telling Adam, He told him not to eat of it. He never said anything about touching it. So Eve was putting her own little emphasis on what she thought it meant, her own interpretation. She was telling the serpent. How many guys ever played that game, or when you were a kid, or if you are a kid, played the game telephone, where you go whisper in somebody's ear and they have to go all the way around the room and all the way through the line. At the very last person, they have to stand up and say what they heard. And 9 times out of 10, it's completely off. It's completely opposite of what you just said. That's kind of like how God was talking to Eve. He told Adam, and therefore Adam told Eve, and then Eve was telling the serpent. But it's always really good to find out for yourself. Go to God and find out in His Word what He means and what He's saying. I know when when Satan tempted Christ in the wilderness, Satan came back with him and said, "It is written." Satan, the best defense that Christ had was His Word. Telling Satan, "It is written." Going back to this Word, saying, this is where it is truth. This is where, not necessarily my path, but the Bible, saying this is where you'll find the truth. That truth that God has to set you free. I want to encourage you today, get that revelation from God. Don't necessarily get everyone else's opinion and everything, but find out for yourself what this knowledge means. Find out for yourself what that truth is in God's Word.